Hello everyone, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. It's your boy Goke Taiwo, C89 Tiger House. Welcome again to Naija Commandos for Life. It's been a pleasure hosting this and having you guys watch the show, commenting and also sharing. Please don't forget to subscribe. We need more people to subscribe. Pass it over to other commandos and other folks who went to the military school. So today we have two 87 folks from the 87 set. So I'll pass it over to Ife. But we also have a birthday girl on the show today. So we're happy that she took time out of her celebrations to come and interview with us and talk to us about her experience in command and how she's moved from a young girl to a lady, as well as her classmate. So Ife, take it away.
And she is all lady, baby. Good evening, everyone. US. Good evening to the guys in the UK and Nigeria. Ifeda Polawe, Command Secondary School, Ibaja, Lagos. Nice to have my beautiful brother and sister here. First off, Kaudi and Kidoni, we actually double alumni. We both went to the best school in Nigeria, arguably. Yeah, and we went to unarguably the best college in Nigeria, OAU. That's a great effect. So we've actually come a long way. Kaudi and Kidoni, nice to have you on board.
Thank you guys.
They have my sister that I met in Houston just maybe a couple of years ago. And it just seems that she never changed from command. Like, look at this woman. She just seems like 30 years ago, like wow. Very energetic, very fun. Very, very smooth talker. She can say you anything. Okay, madam, nice to have you. Tokwalake, 87 set, driving us. So, if you guys don't mind, I'll go to the lady first. Tokwa, if you don't, give us a minute to introduce yourself.
Okay, good evening, everybody. My name is Tokwa Alake Oma Banikonda, aka Mary T. I'm a blessed mother of two. I have two blessed children. One's an engineer, one's a lawyer. I'm a project manager by profession, 23 years now. I run a couple of businesses and I'm just me.
Yeah, you. All right, Kennedy. Go for it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Akinju Nikayode. I actually prefer to do it first. 87 sets, and like Ife earlier said, I was in OAU with Ife as well. I'm an estate manager and estate manager by profession. I'm also into data analysis and data processing. I currently live in Dublin, Ireland. I've been there a while, and I still connect with my command families regularly. Tope, Ife, and so many others. Nice to be on the show with you guys, and I'm looking forward to some exciting minutes with you guys.
Right. So we what's interesting about this particular show? We have you, Tope, myself, and Goke. The same generation. We all experienced Commander Lawal. We all went through Ajayi, right?
No, so myself did not.
Okay, you okay. You're still
we started with your Colonel Lawal.
It's okay. Yeah, you are still a dinosaur. All right. So we have a lot in common anyway. So Kyle, maybe I'll start with you. Share some of your experiences in command from the day you were dropped off. Just bring it.
One was I want to say command was actually right now. Command was the best experience that I ever had academically. It was intimidating at first. It's not very. It will be scary coming into an environment and you see some big militants and people who we call seniors then dishing out orders and orders.
They were men. Those guys were men.
Yeah, those men. I think he was at first lucky for me. I had an uncle who was a teacher at Command as well. Damian Ademole. He taught mathematics and additional math.
Right. I remember.
So back then, every time I had problems in driving house, I was in upstairs dormitory, I was true. I'll run to him and he'll send me back. Now listen, now in school you have to go back. It's part of the education. I remember first off when I first got to the dining hall, I think it was a Tuesday that they served us amala. I don't eat amala. So I went to I said, no, I don't eat amala. I don't eat beans. And they said, you can't choose. You have to eat what you're served.
I don't eat amala too.
So it was a culture shock for me. It was kind of new. Then the other experiences that I got to find interesting then was the endurance trek well, and the morning duties because I was taught from home. I didn't do any house chores when I was growing up. So most of the chores I did in command, I learned from command. It was quite an experience for me. The most interesting part is that till today, I still wake up 5:30 every morning, even if I have nothing to do. That comes from the that I got from command. There are so many interesting things I picked up from command that I still find myself doing till today. It's still very hard for me to, anytime I wear a shirt, I realize I still have to talk again. You know, it's very rare for me to put my shirts out. You know, it's part of the culture I grew up with. I am dedicated to duty because in command then if you're given a duty you have to do it. If you don't do it you get punished. There are so many things that we picked up back then growing up that I think I still live with till today. Discipline, endurance, dedication, attention to details, all those little things that back then we took for granted. And I didn't appreciate all this until I got to OAU. Then I started seeing people with different ways of doing things. I'm like, no. That's not the way we're going to do things. And till today, it's actually the mainstay of my life, and it's something that I cherish. I still look back at and I still enjoy talking about.
So, Kadi, I remember you very well in command. You were the quiet one. So, what was your experience like in space?
I'm still quiet. I'm not really quiet anymore. I would say I'm actually more reserved now. But it's based on the people around me. I think in my set then we had some people who were really opinionated and had some big boys then. So we will sit in the background and we'll hear them, we'll learn from them. Luckily we were in the same set, so they couldn't really punish me. So but getting to walk them, getting to go to school with them, getting to do night prep with them. You know, remember those days the seniors were right. We used to do night prep in the classrooms and the girls used to do night prep in the dining hall. Then look at the Dragon, we were in upstairs dormitory. So we had a better view of that.
You had the best view of the house. You had the best view. Yeah.
So we could see everything before it actually starts to happen. Before the other guys in the dormitory or in the back houses like Scorpion House and we'd already seen it. And when it comes to being punished and discipline as well, we got the drones first. Because by the time they get to Dragon House, the other guys have disappeared.
Exactly.
So it's quite an experience for me.
Wow. Well, we'll be getting back to you, Heidi. Thank you. Papa, are you still there?
I'm here.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. Wow. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for having me here. Ifedapo and Goke, I really appreciate it. I know many people have been trying to get my interview regarding my experience in command, but he just tracked me down. Well, my experience. I know you are. I think it's about 2 years you've been trying to get me to do this. But anyway, Command Secondary School actually made me what I am today, so I do not take it for granted. I am very humbled and I'm very thankful to my parents because in 1982 I came to Command. I actually started off with the 86 set. And I came in to Nigeria on holiday with my siblings. And I was doing common entrance up and down. Now I'm wondering, what's all these exams? They said, oh, you know you're intelligent, you need to do the exams. I said, okay, no problem. And then my father knew Major General of Omojoku. Bongo Mojoku's father, he knew my dad. And also Afolabi as well. I can't remember. His name was Afolabi. I'm trying to remember, I can't remember now. But anyway, I came into command. My siblings went to the airport and I followed my dad. My dad said I should follow him for a meeting. And I went, what meeting? So we're driving. I'm like, Dad, are we not there? He said, no, we have to keep on going. And then we got to that Ibaja bridge. In those days, it was a wilderness. And I'm like to my dad, haven't we got to the meeting? And he's like, no, and we were going. And then we reached this gate, and my dad said he had an appointment with Mrs. Ajose and Mrs. Akinyemi. And I looked at my dad, and I'm like, what appointment? He goes, don't worry. So as I was going, it was a school. So I didn't see Command Secondary School. It didn't click. Followed my dad, and then we're in fact, this person I'm about to talk about, Suleiman, Funke Suleiman, she's actually my son's godmother. Funke Suleiman was my first ever friend in command. So Funke Suleiman was walking, and Miss Akiyemi said, Suleiman, where are you going? I said, I'm going to my class. What's your class? 2 Upwell. Okay, take her with you.
Wow.
My dad said, yes, just like that. Just like that.
Wow.
So they treat you to level school.
Treat me was an understatement.
Wow.
Whoever does not know Topa Alake did not go to command. So Suleiman said, okay, let's go. She's in 2 Upal. So we went to 2 Upal, and Tunde Enaro and Tunde. Why am I forgetting people's names? What's wrong with me today? Tunde, remind me now. Tunde, I'm going to remember. Sorry, let me check my phone. What happened was I sat in 2 Upper with these 2 guys, Enaro and Tunde. Remember Tunde now? He's in Final's house. No, not you. Hold on. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
That's 86 cents, right?
Yeah, he's 86, 87.
God bless you. Yeah. I know him.
Sorry?
I said we're family friends.
Very good friends. So we all sat in the class together, and Tunde Oyadiro and Enaro, someone took my pen, and I went, who took my pen? They went, huh? This one not British. This one not Bolo. That's how I got the name British Bolo. Courtesy of Enaro and Tunde Oyadiro. And I will never forgive them. Never ever. So I'm in this school, I'm in this class, and they're like, okay, what's your name? My name's Topi Alaki. And like, who? What's your name? I said, this one not British. No, this one not Bolo. I didn't understand. So my saving grace was Mr. Ajayi, who happened to be my uncle. So in the night now, they now took me to the dormitory. And I'm like, what is this? Suleiman said, this is where I'm going to stay. I'm like, huh? I said, no, my dad is coming. They were like, look at this one. My dad is coming.
Your dad was hard. Wait. Before you get to this point, when your dad was bringing you, did you pack your belongings? Were there things you noticed that?
No, I'm getting to the good bit.
Okay.
Actually, what actually happened that day, Suleiman had to give me her clothes for 2 days. I went to command in a t-shirt and a blue jeans miniskirt and a pair of sandals.
What?
No toiletries, nothing. My dad said he was coming, and true to his word, he came, but he sent the driver. I didn't see my parents.
Your dad must have been scared of you.
They said the driver came with the suitcase, he came with the mattress, he came with the uniform, you name it, they had it.
Wait.
Meanwhile,
How did they measure you prior? So how did they get your uniform size?
the measurement. You know, as you can see, I'm wearing African print. We need to sew you for more African prints.
Oh.
So they were so strategic in their planning on getting me to command, because I first went to Federal Government College, Oyo. One night they said this girl must leave. I made noise, but the one for command, no way. There was no going back. But you know what? That night, I think the third night, there was this noisemakers list. I was on all the list.
I was surprised.
I was on all, because everybody wanted to. What happened? How did you get? I said, I don't know. My mom's coming for me. My dad's coming for the. Welcome to Nigeria. So they now called my name. One wicked senior. They called my name and they said I should pick pin. I started looking for the pin. I said yes. What are you doing? They said, what are you doing? I said, I'm looking for the pin. They went, in those days, are you mad? I said, do I actually look mad? I'm looking for the pin. I said, why are you looking? When did she come? And then Mark came and said, okay, Tope, you can't find pin. No problem. I should fly. I said, you guys are frustrating me. You know they only did a return ticket. A one-way ticket. I did not have a return ticket. How am I going to fly? Everyone was not gazing at me like,
You frustrated your seniors because they're looking at you, hey, this was irritating.
in fact, where on earth? And then because my accent was so strong, half of them had no clue what I was saying.
Exactly.
So what I did, I strategically got Senior Awaila to be my school mother. I don't know if you can remember Senior Awaila. She's 83, so she was big. In fact, on my 50th birthday, she said that Tope chose me because I was big, and Senior Awaila was big. I said, yeah, come and meet me. Come on, I'll get Senior Awaila for you. Come meet me. So those people used to back off. But on a lighter note, command really made me. It showed it. I was learned discipline. I was learned how to do things in order. I was learned time management. I was learned how to be. Although my parents also taught me these principles, but it was more instilled in command. People think I have OCD. If you come around my house, everything is in order. My cups are in order, my books are in order, everything is, the way I dress is very orderly. That's command. That is command. Wow. And they taught us manners. I was also on the paperless table. And I
remember that one. I remember the paperless. Yes. Yeah. I always saw your face. Your face was always there. I never showed you, okay? I'm like, what are they? I'm like, what are they doing there? Why are they so special?
I'm curious about something though. So when you did the common entrance, right?
Yes.
The first time, then you went back to the UK.
I didn't go back to the UK. We came back. You know how Nigeria is. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, but you said you came into Form 2, not Form 1. Let
me tell you how I repeated. I repeated twice.
Right.
Okay, I was confused about that because you said you went to Oyo, Federal Girls College, Oyo, then they...
Oh, just for one day. That was...
You harassed them, they couldn't handle you.
I didn't.
That's why you came to command you. That's why you found out, okay, she needs military school.
Okay, let me... you understand why they didn't tell her where she was going.
Yeah, now I understand why you bullied them in Oyo, and maybe they called your dad and he was like, Jesus Christ, you must have been a rascal when you were younger, so they tricked you into Ipaja.
Okay, rascal is an understatement. I was bad.
Okay, now it makes sense why you're bad.
To make it even worse, I was a daddy's girl. And let me just backtrack a little bit. What actually happened? How I came to Nigeria was that I was in my secondary school from one of my first year of secondary school. So I entered secondary school very young at age 10. And when we come to Nigeria on holiday, they always taught us the bad words. It was always the bad words.
Of course.
When we go back to London, so what did they teach you? I said, well, I went to Nigeria, and I said to the teacher that, oh, they taught me Pepeye, Haja, Eletepomo. So what and I said, oh, they taught us Ashewo. So what it means you're beautiful. Meanwhile, it didn't mean that.
Of course.
My English teacher went to tell a Nigerian, and that one gave her a nice slap.
Ooh.
That's what actually happened. And then I got.
So they sent me to Nigeria.
This one you can't come and kill me. No, let me package you.
So that's how you became Nigerian bound. From the experience.
That's how I ended up in Nigeria.
So tell us about FGC or your for the first day report. I want to hear that because it's funny how you just spent one day.
It was just, I didn't even enter the class. That was the irony of it all. My parents were coming from Malaysia. I've done all these tests. And I was, what's all these tests about? Just do. I'm like, okay, let's just do. And I was doing them. So went to Malaysia on our way back, and they just diverted Federal Government College, Oyo. I'm like, okay. One night, as I'm not staying there, they say I'll stay there. I'm not staying there. They got to call in fact, they didn't even call. They put me in their school bus and went to go and drop me.
Wow.
And then they said, okay, since that one did not work, my dad now called Afolabi, Lieutenant Colonel Afolabi, then Lieutenant Colonel Omojoko, my daughter. They said, okay, let her do the exam. Did the exam again. So I now entered in 1982, third term.
Right.
And it was during the period of exam.
Yeah.
And they now said I should come and do another. I said, I'm not doing. They said, you won't get promoted. I don't get promoted. I'm not doing. And I didn't do. And they now said I should repeat. So I had to repeat. And when I now entered 80, I've left 86 set, I'm now in 87 set. So when I now got to 87 set, we were now going to Form 4. I don't know if you can remember this. I will never forgive my mom, but I've forgiven her now. I was in Form 4 with 87 set. Listen to this. So my mom rarely stayed in Nigeria. She was literally in the UK. So she just came second term Form 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that Captain Owoye, I don't know who put his mouth in our matter. He just passed. And he said, oh, how is she doing? So, it's not like she's on trial. So what's that? We're still watching her. I said, don't watch her. Send her back. I had to get sent back.
Yeah. That was it?
And not just sent back with flogging. After wearing skirt and blouse. So it's not that I failed. My mom didn't understand the system.
She apologized to you, though.
When you say sent you back to what class? To repeat?
Okay. Sent back to Form 4. I had to get sent back,
because I remember you graduated on my set with 88 set.
Yes. Exactly. And that's why if you notice, I really don't know 88 set. So when I don't know them.
But we couldn't miss you because you get out to. Hey! Nobody can call Tokpe. Nobody can call Sons. You watch you though.
She hasn't changed.
No, that's why I recognize your face because you are you finished the year before me. Because I can't recognize. I don't remember Kayode, but I do remember.
Kayode was very shy. Even when we were in Ife, Kayode was still very shy. Despite
change that to
okay. Let me frame it. In command, you were timid and shy.
Yeah.
in Ife, you were still a little shy. We're not timid anymore because I remember your escapade, so we're not going to discuss it here. So,
were you timid?
Not on this platform. I'll take that. I'll take that for the purpose of the evening.
Were you timid?
No, in command, it was still in command.
No, honestly, he definitely was quiet because Dragon House, we knew all the wicked bastards there, so he wasn't one of them. I didn't recognize him from command. Like, if I saw him, I would recognize him because he was quiet. He must have been very quiet. Dragon House was, notorious for a bunch of wicked seniors. So people used to kind of avoid that house. And you just knew them by name and by face. I even avoided them in class. But he must have been very quiet that I didn't recognize him. And especially for 87 cents.
Maybe I was quiet, yeah, but I wasn't that quiet, really. I think amongst my dragon people, I feel people.
Enjoy in your set do not recognize you. Sorry, in your house. We didn't recognize you.
In trouble. Because he's in trouble. Because he lived just about an hour away from me here, and he's refused to acknowledge me still.
No, because I text him, and when I sent him the picture, he now recognized it. He goes, he's one of the good ones that was not punishing us in Dragon House. That was his text to me. I was now laughing.
Okay.
When I sent the picture, is when he recognized you.
Can I please, if you don't mind, forgive me? With this punishment, I think a lot of the seniors just took advantage out of us because we were small. And I just refused to, because I couldn't understand their justification of taking a broom and whacking me.
Exactly.
Why are you whacking me with a broom? I couldn't understand. You asked me to sweep. I am sweeping. You're telling me to move faster. I am sweeping to the best of. I'm only a little girl, and you're taking a big grown-up woman whacking me. I got my mom to deal with her.
So they don't come to school. What happened?
Oh, my mom definitely came to school. She definitely came to school. My mom came to school on a couple of occasions because there was a particular individual. I told my dad what he did, and he got locked up in the guard room. Kyle, they don't mention the person's name.
Okay, to myself.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yes, because there were things happening in command which many people, especially females, could not talk about. And I told this individual, if you touch me, I'm going to tell my dad. And he touched my hand, just my hand, and my mom used to say, if they touch your hand, you'll get pregnant. I'm like, I'm going to get pregnant for you. Tell my dad. So I told my dad, oh yeah, and may his soul rest in peace. Colonel Lawa, Lieutenant Colonel Lawa, my dad locked the man in the guard room. He got locked up. So he never messed with me.
For touching your hand.
No, I was even representing those that he did other things to.
Oh yeah. We heard some other stories. Yeah, we heard them.
Exactly. And one of the things I've learned growing up is that you must learn how to talk. You can't afford for things to pass you by if it's wrong. And that's what they also taught us in command as well. Because even some of those soldiers, and I'll be honest with you, Ajayoba, we are now friends. When I met him in 2015, I showed him my scars. And I said, sir, was your mission to kill me? You were wicked. He said, Tope, you know you were stubborn. And you never liked to eat. I never liked eating the food. And that's one of the reasons why I was on the pepperless table, because I kept on falling sick. I said, sir, but why? Small thing. I like to stand up, give her 5 strokes. I was immune to blood. So when they told me to do
I remember those days. I remember.
I just couldn't understand. But you know what? Ajayoba and I were now friends. He's apologized, and I've accepted it. But funny enough, the scars have disappeared. But that man, I asked him, sir, but why? And I think a lot of, including seniors, they just enjoyed beating people.
Exactly, yeah.
And that wasn't the answer to things. Yes, would I say I'm stubborn? I was very stubborn. Okay, I don't know if you can see, I've got a mark on my hand.
Oh
You
yes.
see that hand?
That's your command.
I teach. That's from command, yes. Oh yeah, I've got, okay, let me show you this one. Let's see if the guys, hold on, let me see if I can get it on my computer. Can you see this? Let me see. Can you see this?
Yeah.
That's commando. You know when they take off the line and they slap someone's neck?
Right.
You know,
That's Murphy. Yeah, we did it. Yeah.
right?
We call it Murphy.
Slap someone's neck. So me, I will go around and slap someone. So you know the bed is very sharp.
Sharp, yeah.
You know the edge of the bed is very, very sharp.
It's
I didn't know that. Yeah, it yanked out my skin. And so as I slapped somebody, because I was running, when they brought the light, they said, "Stop! Everyone stop! Someone is bleeding!" And I'm like, "Who's bleeding?" They said, "Who's bleeding?" I said, "We don't know who's bleeding. As I just bent down, I was in the pool of blood. That's what you call erepa.
No. That's what they call karma. That was a karma.
Now you
The person when you slap, your head like catch you.
And you know the funniest thing is that I don't even know who slapped me and who I slapped. But I know I slapped some people. But with this mark on my hand here, that was because a dear friend of mine took plantain from someone's plate doing home economics. And I couldn't comprehend why someone counted plantain. So I started laughing. So Mrs. Ladito said to the person, "Who do you think knows who took it?" Where? I'm like, why me? And because you're laughing. So Mrs. Ladito told a friend of mine, this individual, we're very close, to go and bring a stick. That one now brought a stick with a stem, thinking that if they bring it with the stem, they will not flog me. That's how, and I was very stubborn. If I'm right, you will not see a tear from my eye. Not in front of the person flogging me. So that's how they now flog me. The stem entered my hand. Miss Ladito was still flogging me. I said, I don't know. And then I turned around and I saw someone chewing. So my children know these aunties. Oh, auntie, we remember you. You're the auntie that took the plantain. My mom's got the scar.
Wow.
So my experience in command.
Okay, so let me ask you. I'll start with you, Tope. Will you send your children to command? Will you have sent? I know you have a grown professional kids right now. Will you have sent them to command at any point, even in the 80s?
In the 80s, if they were 80s children, yes. I wouldn't have actually have sent my children, I'll be honest, because I am very, very engaged in command activities, as you're aware, Ifedako.
Right.
The reason being is it's not how it used to be.
Yeah.
We're overcrowded. I went into the dormitory. My children have been to command several times because I needed them to know what made me.
Right.
Foundation is very, very important. So my children, they've been to command, they've met some of the cooks, they met my pepperless table. But when I went there, I was weeping because it's so overcrowded and the discipline has gone out of the window, sorry to say.
Yes,
Some of them are so uncouth because we had to do a seminar, and fortunately for them, I was part of the speakers. And I told, especially the young ladies, I said, let me tell you something. Your attitude determines your altitude. You can use your attitude to either close the door or open the door. I said, command made me what I am. If it wasn't because of me passing through command, I would never ever be here today with so much confidence. Because one thing command has taught us is that we must be bold and we must have confidence. And if you don't know, you must know.
Fearless, man. Yeah,
very fearless. You know?
Yeah, man,
and,
for real.
So the answer to that, I wouldn't send my children there, but my cousins have been there and they've come out successful.
So Kyle,
no, I wouldn't send my kids there. I was in Lagos a couple of years ago and I took my kids down just to show them my school. And My daughter said, "How would you come to this school?" Like an old school. I said, "Yeah." No, and the thing there is that on the discipline side, I will put command in them. I have put command in them because my kids are old now. I mean, they are grown now, and the to give God the glory, like Topper said, command made me. I didn't start appreciating command until I got to OAU. I don't know I was disciplined. That when I knew I was smart. That when I knew I could talk. Even though you said I don't talk, I actually do talk. You know?
You transformed in me. I saw the transformation. All right.
I had to.
No, I didn't say you did. I said that I said you are quiet and you are not one of the wicked people Dragon House. That's why I don't remember you. I know all the wicked people in Dragon House.
Okay, you should do a series just for the wicked ones.
If you watch our series, you will hear people talk about it. Even people from different sets. Talk about Dragon House. You understand? On how they used to avoid Dragon House. Dragon House, I don't know why it had incubation of wicked people. I don't understand that.
Okay, that was our generation though, because
I tend to differ. I think they found Dragon House boys and girls intimidating. A lot of people found us very intimidating.
Everybody wanted to be in Dragon House though, because
who told you that? I was happy with Tiger House. Who told you that? They used to do with you anyhow. Even your juniors, my mates used to run away. They run out in the morning. They don't want to come back. They be coming to Tiger House to my chill with us. What we want to go to where they are suffering.
Remember then that Sarah Leideno moved to Dragon House, Jamie Booker moved to Dragon House.
And they are as seniors, right? As seniors, right? Yeah, seniors. Nobody's touching them. So yeah, but as juniors, they were my mates were always in Tiger House, Octopus House. They were always running away. Yeah, so when they are seniors, so nobody's touching you.
Let me back it up to buttress carry this point. I was in finals. I never saw Dragon House the way you see it go. Never. Not a once.
I was 2 years of the 7th junior, so yeah, I saw it.
I'm saying, I mean, there were 86, 87 states. I mean, that were there, right next door to me. I spent 5 years with those guys. Next door. I was more scared of Scorpion as boys when I was in command.
Scorpion 2 was another house I used to
those ones were demonic. So those ones, let me tell you how bad it was. My school father, Comlag Kimade, was in Scorpion House. That was how I even knew more about those guys. Because I was always going there. We were always hanging out, and Kone was one of the smartest guys in the set. So he wasn't
with us as well, right?
Huh?
He was in Ife as well.
Yeah, he came to Ife too. Yeah, he came to Ife too. So moving forward, Topper, you still there?
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm just enjoying
so let me give you another platform to explode. I know you're about to explode on this one. So share with us, who are the good or bad influence on you in command?
Good and bad, actually. Good and bad.
So if it's bad, please try to withhold the names.
The way I look at things is that initially, when my parents took me to command, I felt they abandoned me. I resented my mother each time she came from the UK. And people were like, I'll go and see her. You know she's going to bring chocolate. Yeah, Kellogg's cornflakes. I said, I'm not seeing her. Nope. But who had a bad influence? I wouldn't say anything was bad. It was an experience. Mm-hmm. And I've learned from those experiences. It's like, for example, when I have a habit of waking up early.
Right.
That's command. And I think one of the bad experiences, the way he used to flog me, I couldn't comprehend it in my head. I like to stand up, do it of me. He was always flog me. I didn't understand, so I became hard, pretty hard. So I became very hard. But I give a lot of credit to saying Akinwale, she was a mother.
Yes, she was a mother. She
is a mother, forgive me. Yeah. She was a mother in command.
Yeah, she's still a mother. She's still alive.
She had a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul. My second dormitory was the MIR. I was always in the MIR. They gave me the wrong injection once, so I couldn't talk for a long time. So they had to ship me out. I had to fly out to the UK because I don't know if you can remember, I was like, the wrong injection. I had no access. I won't say I suffered though, and that's why I said it's an experience.
Officer command experience is very interesting.
What were they supposed to give you? What did they give you? What were they supposed to give you? What were they supposed to inject you with, and what did they inject you with?
I don't even know what they were supposed to inject me with, but I had an access, and I had to put cotton wool in my behind, so in my uniform you could see the cotton wool coming out. I wouldn't say I suffered, but I suffered in command. But you know what? There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and I just want to encourage everyone out there that you have to go through the test to get your testimony. You have to go through the test because I was messed up. I was so messed up in command, but it gave me a message, and the message that it gave me is that you're not a victim. You're a victor, and you can come out victorious. And that is why I have this prayer that wherever I see my peers, I will never hide my face in shame. So when people say, I repeated, I said, I repeated twice. They're like, what? I repeated, and I'm so happy I repeated twice. And they're like, as it's not that I didn't know book, because I know book, but I was stubborn. So there were seniors, I think the seniors were frustrated that how can these young ones coming. Some of them we were like they were like our money. They used to tell us, they told our boys, if you know you can't obey me, fight me. And I'm like, Jesus.
These guys were brutal, man. You're brutal.
Well, guys never did that. When we fight, this the hell out of your body.
You know what trips me is that when we see these seniors in meetings, you know all these command meetings, can you remember me? I'm like, I can never forget you. Hey, you can remember me.
That happened at your right? At your 50th birthday party, there were some of those people who came down. I couldn't really relate to them, I couldn't forgive some of them, but I mean, it was life, I saw there were good ones.
Debola Amre was my school father.
Yeah.
He was 84 set. But you know what? With my 50th county, do you know what I did? Because I knew them from like 82, because I joined 82 and 86 set was coming out as I was coming, and they're like, what is this Oyibo? And because I look so Nigerified until I open my mouth. But so when I did my 50th, I invited from 82 set all the way to, I think, to the younger set. We're all one big family.
Yeah,
okay, Kylie. Actually, Kylie, I want to hear your own first day in command. We've not heard the first day
I actually didn't join from Form 1. I joined in Form 3.
Oh, okay. What school were you prior? What school were you before you came?
I was in Upper Grammar School. Okay. And it was a new experience for me, because coming from a day school to a boarding school was quite different for me, right? That reminds me, two people then that actually till today I still hold very high. There's one guy called John Babawala Ogundiji. From before I got him, he was in my set, right? But he was always there for me, right? He always had time for me, right? Anything I had to do, he will put himself forward, he will pick me up. And there's another guy who I've been looking for years. His brother was in your set. Gideoluwasomi. He was very, very good to me.
Actually, yes, the younger brother is my set. He actually lives in New York over here. Tayo. There is
Coming.
Yeah, Coming is behind us. I think 91. Yeah, but Tyro and I chat once in a while. Yeah, he's in New York.
So JD and John, then I don't know, they took it upon themselves just to look after me, to look out for me. And coming from a day school and seeing everybody doing things and being regularized, being disciplined, it was a very new thing for me. Right? I mean, back then when I was going home from school, I didn't have any morning chores. I didn't have anything to do that had to put discipline on me. But when I got to command, I had to clean toilets, you know. That was yeah. Then I remember then we had to go to the boarding, to the dormitory. We had to go wash the dishes, clean the table, and all this kind of thing. They kind of brought some kind of norm into my day-to-day living. Until today, Topper said, I can't stand a dirty environment. I am so tired. And I had to make sure I'm at my best. I had to make sure I look my best. I had to make sure I speak well. I had to make sure I present myself very well. Right? I was more regimented. You know, I went through the process in a matter of one time. And by the time we got to the second time, I remember I got to school. There were two people who started with me from trading. Myself and one other guy called Bozimo.
Flying those house.
Yeah. That's when Kenny was talking about meanwhile
opposite of me. He was very loud and he always got into trouble and he always played.
I'm very athletic. He was very good in sport.
Yeah, I was a quiet one. But the downside to that was that there is another guy who were friends, right? And it took me a while to actually get to open up to him. Me, Falai.
Oh yeah.
That's my brother from another mother.
86 set now.
Yes.
They made us crawl.
SP, yeah.
He damaged my knee. There was a time they made us crawl from the dining hall. I don't know what we did. They were just a set ahead of us, right? And they just brought us all out and they made us from the dining hall to the MI room.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long crawl.
Yeah.
With all those rocks.
Until I think I had surgery about 2 years ago just to correct the issues there. I can't kneel down for more than 5-10 minutes after we left command. But as fate will have it, when we left command in 87, right, I went to a jam school in Adeni Jones. And guess who was there? Me, Falai.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually lived say half an hour away from me in Oba. If Tucker will remember, he lived around the estate somewhere opposite the table. So we got talking. When I first saw him, I was like, this was my SP, this, that, and I couldn't relate with him. I think Nikki was in the college with us, in the jam school with us as well, and took Nikki Adeshida. And it took me a while. After we finished classes then and we go home, then one of the days when we were in the taxi going, I called said, me, you dealt with me. You know, you damaged my knee. We had a good laugh. Blah, 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 but we became friends and things got to normal and I didn't forget those experiences, you know, because coming from the background I had, I was a soft boy, I was a mommy's boy, and all this punishment, this. I hit a few times, but then we used to go on the roof. We used to go on the roof in Dragon House. I would lie flat on the roof and we will hide there to escape chores, you know.
Oh, inside the roof.
No. It was flat. The flat roof was flat.
Okay. Yeah, it was flat on top. You remember? So we go on the roof and we hid there and just to exchange some chores, you know. And when thinking of those days now, I remember. What about if we had fallen over?
Exactly.
We never thought of it then.
If you break your neck, die you.
Yeah.
It was quite high.
You know. So it was some experience for me, and the discipline was maybe the seniors took it out of hand, but I mean, looking at it now, at least I picked a lot from it, and I'm still trying to instill some of those in my kids. Because when I tell my son, do this, they say, Daddy, why? It's not necessary. You have to do it. That is what you have to do. You know, you have to be disciplined. He looks at me and he walks away and he says, no,
I have my Sergeant Major tone of voice. Like, I'm always very close with my girls. But if I tell them let's do something, like, I'm tired, and then I give them this look like, what? Somebody just get up and go and watch it. Like, oh my, what is I'm tired? I don't want to hear that.
My days is like, you said what? Or I'll just do the finger. And when it gets to number 5, that's the hand of grace.
My son already realized one day. He told his friends one day. He said, "Man, I'm not messing with the African dude."
He told you Africa.
Yes, he told his friends, right? Because he knows it's only one time. That's it. Let me give you guys this story. It's very funny, right? I don't know if you guys remember what happened. It was 1987. I was sick, so I went to MIR. Colonel Akinwale was very close to my mom because my mom was also a nurse in the general hospital, so she had her own practice eventually. So she and Akinwale became very tight buddies. She used to come to school to see Akinwale. So Akinwale was a spy for my mom to watch over me without me even knowing. And she was giving my mother feedback. So this day I was sick. I went to MIR. Then I threw up. So the one was now looking at me like, so I threw up fufu. Remember, those stuff fufu in school.
Down our joint, if I remember.
Exactly. So it was Bacha. It was Bacha.
Okay, Bacha.
So he was like, this is not Amala. You want Amala this afternoon? How you throw up?
I remember.
So this is what she did. She said, you have to take me to the place you bought this food. So she had to match me down for MIR to Bacha. That was how the woman got in trouble. She got shut down.
Yeah.
So the slang in school there was a favor bit raps.
I remember that very well.
Oh yeah, it was a terrible.
Yeah, Akinwande was very strict though. Although I liked that, she was very, very strict. She didn't take nonsense.
She wasn't that strict though. Maybe she was
just the mother. She was the mother.
Akinwale?
Yeah.
No, she was just like, you did take your medication. You just see her other side.
Yes. Because I had a problem I was resisting taking Livaquin one time, right? Because of the itching. So I kept she kept saying why. I said, I'm going to do security guard, and she started laughing. So she was like, okay, they now went to get Piriton for me. Then I took the Piriton. If you take Piriton 30 minutes before you take it, because you see how guys are crying at night at junior because they're like scratching all through. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I kept insisting. And she was just laughing, and she now said, okay, get in Piriton. I can't take it. That thing kind of like, turn you almost crazy to be itching yourself up overnight and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah, it was Command was interesting. I look at Command as an adventure. Actually, it was an adventure. It taught me how to evade people, resilience, which has carried over into my professional life today, amongst other things. So with that, how asking both of you, how did that experience from Command, good or bad, help you, coming into your life, going through university, your professional career to where you are today?
If I hadn't gone to Command, I think I would have missed a lot. I think, like Tope said, it was my family and Command is me. Everything I am today, right, is Command. It's one thing to forget. I went to a big university. And when I look back at the experiences from my university days and the quiet time I had in Command, I think the quiet time I had in Command, I still look back and I still have a good laugh and say, yes, that was some lovely moments for me. I am into real estate, and from the discipline that I got from Command, I've been able to have a very good grasp of my profession. And actually, my clients actually say that you're forthright, you're disciplined, and you're a go-getter. And that's from all the experiences and all the people I mixed with in command, you know. Command actually turned my life around, and well, I've been a rascal. But even while I was doing my rascality in Ife, the discipline side always pinched at me and always brought me back. And I'm like, okay, you can't go there. You're going too far. You can't do this. I was my own RSM. You know, I will caution myself. I will look at where I've been coming from. I'll look at the things I'm doing now, and I'll be able to regulate myself. So that's why I have so many other groups that I'm involved with. But I love the command group because it's my foundation and it's everything about me. I love the people. I love the thinking. I love our dialogues. I love our relationship, and I will never forget. It was the best time of my life.
Hey, Kyle, let me snitch on you a little bit. So, no, not snitch. Let me tell you. Let me tell you a little bit. So, Kyle has this very innocent personality, right? So even when he did bad, you will suspect him. He had that look, that subtle voice. He was the silent killer. If you know what I'm talking about, Kyle. So I won't go into details. I won't go into trouble a lot.
So he was very stealth, right? He was stealth.
Let me tell you, man, he was elusive and he was slicky. Very slick. He would do things you wouldn't even know he did it. All right, let's go to you.
Same question for you, Tope. How, from coming to experience in command, has evolved you into a mother, a professional, and family person?
Okay, command literally propelled me into where I am today with the help of God. Because to be honest, I never knew I could survive command. I Oh, command, man. Sometimes I used to have nightmares. Oh, Jesus. I used to have nightmares, man. Oh, those seniors are wicked. Damn. Well, you know what? We thank God that we're here to say command did us well. Now, has it propelled me? Like, I got married very young. Had my children, had my first child, my second job. First year, my second degree actually, but because of the discipline, everyone thought when I got pregnant that I would drop out of school or uni. I didn't. I finished.
You went to Nigeria or UK?
No, I went back to the UK after command.
Okay.
Because I got into Ife, then there was a strike, and I went yes.
You never wanted
freedom.
You never wanted
exactly. She wanted
let me even make one confession. I don't even know if I should say this online. Maybe I'll take it offline because we don't even know who's going to watch it. I was going to tell you what happened after our WAEC. I'm sure Ife would have known. If I remember that hole under one fence like this. You remember?
I do.
Okay, we'll take it offline because
all right.
You was listening. Command. I'm a proud commando.
All day.
I'm a proud commando in the way my work ethics. They're like respect is not given, respect is earned because of command.
Right.
Because the way in which you work so diligently, you work with integrity. And it's like, so what school did you go? So I went to command. Ikeja, Ipaja.
Oh yeah. There has to be that distinction.
We say with so much swag. Yeah. Ipaja. And they're like, oh, okay. There's a difference. And the difference is like 7-Up, it's clear.
No, so I went to command for my phone one, so yeah, there is a difference. From when I came to
it's like 7-Up now. It's clear. It's also I can summarize command Ipaja as Nike. Just do it. Obey before complaining. Obey first before complain. I'm like, but I said obey before complain. So it reminds me of the Nike logo. Just do it because anything is possible. I as a person, I could never ever believe I could even survive in command. And I look back at my life and I'm like, Lord, I thank you. I thank God because of the people. Most of my friends are commandos.
Yeah.
The majority, look at Funke Suleiman. She's my son's godmother. When I was having my son, Suleiman was there. I have Junior, I have me, Falayi, my brother, David Coker, Wale Ayebadejo. I have 87 set people, Sherry, Kaude, Vicky, our own son, John, although we fight, you know. Those people family. Because they've even Bumio Olabi, you know, they've seen us be, we were nothing. So why people carry shoulder? Calm down. We know where you started. And one thing I love about Command, we're all levelers. We're all levelers. So when we see people, we tend to, and that's why I encourage, and if you're listening here today, I encourage you to join the alumnus. Yes, there's politics. There's politics everywhere. If there's no politics, if there's no politics, then the thing is dead. So Command really has, as a project manager and being very disciplined at what I do and how I do it, people say, look, we see the soldier in you, because I deal with a lot of men, and I don't talk, all I do is I just frown my face. Okay, we get the message. I say, you haven't got the message. You know, they've also taught us how to communicate effectively. That was one of the challenges of being under Colonel Lawa and Mr. Ajayi. Mr. Ajayi will first give you one dirty slap before you know what's up. So yeah, and then I used to be I was on ESCO as well. I was the PRO officer. So anything Command, I like Command.
Yeah, the camaraderie is great. The camaraderie is great. I definitely agree with that.
Remember, I was at the black tie event. Papa, were you there? I didn't see you.
I was the one in Nigeria. You were the one in London, right?
Oh yeah, I was one in London. So
were you the one in London?
Yeah, I was the one in London.
The one in London. I was the one in Nigeria.
Yeah, so I got the mic. We were supposed to share Command experiences. I got the mic and I started calling out those seniors that punished me. I said, you back there. So I'm out, and that was a very powerful experience, because me were going all the way from America to London to attend that event, and that was just the sole purpose of going. And I met people I've never met in years, like Shola Olabi, all the Funke Suleiman. She was part of the planning committee. Just the whole name, our juniors, the people that came after us, the seniors, Moyo, 82 set, we had 30 guys from 84 set. And it just felt, Babs will go in flying us out. The one that used to punish me a lot, it was the Democratic captain. Yeah, he punished like the haircut. Remember Kayode? What's his last name? Kayode that was
he played, what's his second name again? I can't remember.
85 cent.
Oh, I know him. What's his name? Yeah, what's his name? Akinbobo.
Yes. Yeah, he was my dormitory captain. He's actually coming on this show in a couple of weeks. So I called him out too.
He's very passionate. He's very passionate about Command.
Very passionate.
It's alright. I like him. It's alright.
Yeah, so we talk a lot. And so the bottom line is the camaraderie is, it's not just about we coming together and partying. You guys have been very involved in the alumni activities, and thank God for people like you guys that have given back a lot. If not, the school will not be where it is today. So you're right. You encourage people to really appreciate alumni. Nobody's coming here to judge you, what you do or what you don't do. If you think the president of Nigeria, trust me, for Command, you believe that they don't send you. You can't be the president. The 1 year that Command said today, just be charming, you don't believe them. They will tell you the truth.
Remember Musa that is my personal person, and he's the son of Gowon. Yeah. Remember Musa?
Right. He's back in Nigeria. So you mean in Command days? Yeah. Okay.
We're on 86.
Okay. He finished in 86. Okay. His younger brother was my set.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
So I went to a wedding, and it was a commander wedding, and I remember I made a speech on behalf of the NA chapter, and I remember telling the guy, "Hey, don't do your girl. I knew you were a virgin." That was a showstopper right there. So for me personally, I enjoyed the camaraderie. I know when I left Command, I was very bitter. I was mad. I was pissed because it was just so much torture. But as time went on, I realized what Command did to me as a human being. I remember I remember my successes, my achievements, and I started giving. I was like, wow, if not for that foundation, I would have never been this tough. I would never been this straightforward, this disciplined. Why would they laugh? Why would they laugh?
When you said success, there was a time I came third. Once in my life, I came third. Bumi Owolabi was excited. She now mistakenly told the results. We now had to go and take it to my dad. My dad blasted us. We should be ashamed of ourselves. You came third. The person that came first, did he kill himself? Did he or she? You came. Oh, get out of there, all of you. My dad bloody music. You see, you took my money. You came third. Third. The person that came first. So when you said successes, I was just reminiscing.
Yeah.
You know what?
So
command.
Well, command for me in junior days was anxiety. In senior days, I was happy to go back to school. Junior days, when it was like a week after when it was holiday was ending, right? Yeah. When I just noticed my brother and I were quiet, we're just thinking of all the senior. Then as the driver is driving us to school in the Army Land Rover, we're like quiet. It's so funny that whenever the driver comes to pick us up, right? We're excited, we're happy. We're like, what's happening? You guys are actually so about to make me losing school. They're like, what happened? They're thinking of how the punishment and all the things you have to do. Why you be happy when I go there? But when you are leaving, you're happy. But when I became a senior, I didn't really care. I didn't have those anxieties I had in Form 2 and 3.
You were into a wicked senior.
In boys' dormitory, when the guys go on vacation, do the seniors come back and say, okay, where did you all travel to? Did you have that in the boys' dormitory at all?
No, nobody cared.
No, nobody cared.
No, do you know what they call me when you come back is, so what provision, did you bring extra provision for me? And you're looking at them like, they're going to raid you.
Let me give you this joke. I won't mention the person's name. So one senior, Jaganal senior, she now called of us and she said, okay, all of you that traveled, all of you come. Okay, Alake, I know you travel. Go and stand. So I was waiting. So the person brought that, ma'am, senior, I traveled. So where did you go? I went to London. I said, wow, you went to London? Did you see Madam Tussauds? Oh, we saw her. They said she was sleeping. Madam Tussauds. Madam Tussauds, she was sleeping. She was sleeping. No. Did you wake up? I didn't know when she was going to wake up. She was sleeping. And then did you have Lady Kanko?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
what was the gist of that story? Who is Lady Kanko? I'm sure someone just made that up.
I'm not sure. No, but to be honest, I experienced it. Someone opened my cupboard and my cupboard was locked. You know where
the cat cooking comes from? It's from the footsteps. They said the cat cook. That's what they said. It was somebody in heels. That it sounded like somebody in heels. That's what they say. They used the lady Kanko. So it was something they heard. I never heard
like a spirit.
No, she never came to the boys' hostel.
Yeah, it was I think it was another legend. Yeah, but it was popular. Yeah, because the juniors after us, the seniors after us, it even still continued.
And they also have another thing called black man that never existed.
Yeah.
Did you sneak out of school when you were coming?
No.
You did. I can see you smiling.
I never did.
I never did too.
All I did was stick to Onyobo to buy food, and that was all we did.
Like into town, I think.
Kayode, you know that word you said? I said it to my mom. My mom said, Topa, what did you say? So that word you said, I said, oh mom, that's when we go and buy rice, the plantain is nice. What did you say? Do you know, I never knew the actual meaning of that word you said until when I got to London.
Don't tell me.
I never knew the meaning.
What word? Hold up, I missed it. What word? Alright.
Well, that was, and I told my mom that's where they sell nice rice with plantain.
That was where it came from, though.
That's where it came from. Yeah.
That's the juice of that, yeah.
Yeah, that's the gist. Yeah.
AK, KK.
Yes.
That's the gist.
I don't know who gave it the nickname. It was very
The name came in the I think the second set that came up with that name. I think the third set came up with that name.
So they did.
I'm
Okay.
with them. They could have come up with a better name because my mom gave me a dirty slap.
Let me tell you, that name is a household name in command. It's not going
Not in my mom's book. She gave me a dirty slap.
When you explain it to her that that's what they call the command, she didn't believe you.
She said to me, she said, oh, I used to go to that place. We girls couldn't go there. We used to set people get there. How they used to go for me as well.
Talk. Let me ask you. So you never knew the meaning and you mentioned it around your mom.
Yeah.
I mentioned it freely.
Oh my God! You never knew. So because me, I knew the meaning. They don't know we're now talking of house.
No, but you know, no fairness, and a lot of us actually didn't know the meaning. You know.
Oh, I knew. I didn't say it to my mom until I was older. I don't understand because it would have been weird.
Let us get home.
You know, at the time, my Yoruba wasn't. It's still not 100%, but I can get away with it.
It's not. You get us a bit. You're trying though. Doing a great job.
No, you're right.
I told my mom was like, you went to where?
You know.
Let's talk about the shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
Full play.
Yeah.
She's your Gesha babe, true and true.
All day. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Muiwa came in there with all the Gesha.
Muiwa is my cousin.
No. Muiwa is half caste, you know. It's half.
Muiwa is my cousin.
Is?
Yes.
Very good.
I was going to ask you, Karen, did you participate in taking the pranks of taking people to graveyard at the back of Tiger House? Did you do that?
Oh yeah.
Did you do that?
We had people in a set who were sleepers.
Yeah, for sleepers.
They will sleep in the graveyard and they will wake up in the morning with no hassles. Nothing will frighten. It is we that bring them there that get frightened.
Exactly.
I'll tell you a funny thing. First of all, that incident, thank God, every time they tried to take me, I used to wake up. So till today, I'm not a deep sleeper. But you know, because we're in Tiger House, when people go and drop them from different dorms, when some of them woke up, right, and they started screaming back to them, we used to laugh. So we used to hear it, you understand? Some people wake up and just collapse and faint. Because they don't believe where they are. But some people will wake up and scream and start rolling in tears back to try to figure themselves out. So Tiger House people could hear them, right? Screaming, so like, they drop somebody.
And you guys were wicked.
No, that makes me not become a deep sleeper anymore. You understand? Like for me, if you pick up and beg, I'll wake up.
You know the boys dormitory? They used to say, the mattress. You know the mattress used to have people's names on them. So those dead wetters, those boys that used to wet their bed and their names and they come and shackle and say, look at you, did you wet your bed yesterday?
Well, how did you see it?
How did you know that? How did you see that?
You know Dragon House dormitory boys is the first dormitory before the dining.
Right, no Daniel.
And so when they come and dry it, Yepa!
We now want to go and do bus stop. Bus stop. My first bus stop.
Serious! Put at the back!
Hold on,
Let's put at the back! Who will be the front?
But
you know
okay,
Dragon House.
They put it in front. It's because of the veranda now, the railings. That's why they put it in front in Dragon House. That kind of setup. They were hanging it on the railings. The concrete railings.
And in some cases, he fell down.
So you guys, but how could you see the name all the way from Dragon House? Or you saw the person coming?
No, that's what
Remember how we used to write our names now? Even me, when people wear my clothes, just see, and excuse me, you're wearing my clothes. And so, it's because it's your clothes. I say, yeah, can you take it off, please? You're dissing me in front of my man.
Papa, you're not answering the question. How could you see that name? That name.
Yeah, I'm still wondering, how did you see the name of the person on the mattress from just then?
Let me let the cats out of the bag a little bit.
That is exactly
you know where I'm going. There are some
I'm a boy.
They know that no. There are some custom bed wetters. And when their mattress comes out, you see, it's not a map of Africa. One scatter map.
No, but how did you see the name? Because how did you see the name from Johnson?
We see the name. I think you know the dormitory. This is Dragon House dormitory, so we come out. You have the dining hall. Then you have the boys' dormitory. Then it's facing now. Okay, let me name some people. I'll just name three. Are you ready? Look at Ife is ready. I'm not going to.
Come on! Hey, I was fired up!
I
love Command. Very funny.
I don't remember seniors that went bed in Tiger House, but juniors, because one time for the juniors, if you wet your bed more than 3 times, they took your mattress away, so you sleep on spring. And after sleeping on spring a few times, then you learn how to wake up. But there's a particular junior, right, that even with spring, he was wet betting, then they removed bed, he was sleeping on the floor. We kind of gave up on him. We were waiting to say because we don't understand the fact that he can't wake up. And so next time I had to wake him up like 4 times during the night.
Why nappy?
That's not our responsibility, that's his parents. I want to stop the juniors that one of the from 3, they will give some from 3 boys, one time they gave me 2, wake boys up to go and be clean. You understand? To go and pee because the seniors were tired of seeing mattresses and stuff like that. And also because RSM was always irritated. So when I had that title of going to wake up, it was a slap. We used to wake them because we were angry waking up, so to go and pee. Why? Get up, my friend.
Those were mean. Okay, so okay, on a serious note, with all this experience that you've said, do you honestly think that Kaude and I would have sent our children to command? Our boys?
Well,
the question.
Well, let us know, yeah. Command and NMS, all the command secondary schools and NMS boys even suffered more. They came out okay.
But to answer that question, you know, the people from our states that send their kids to command, they're people that are juniors, they send the kids to command,
It's not as hard as it was before. And they separated boys from juniors from seniors too.
And they have commandos right now, commando kids on the waiting list trying to get into command.
Wow.
Yes. So it's happening. And command has improved for the past 2-3 years. You know that.
Yeah, because of the alumni contribution.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I look at it, because command has softened in regards to discipline amongst others, and they separated juniors. Then how would they be 20, 10 years? They don't have the anxiety we had as juniors, but will it make them resilient as they get older?
You know, when last did you go to command, okay? If you don't mind.
2019.
Oh, it's really.
I went for my 30th anniversary. We had our 30th anniversary, so we commissioned a new chemistry lab. So I went there for that.
Okay, yes,
my
set.
Yeah.
Yes. Kemi is fantastic. She's your rep.
Kemi who? Shade. Huh? Shade is the new president.
Are you not 91? Oh
no, I'm 89.
Sorry, so you're 89.
Yeah.
Moji Bello. That's Moji Bello's set. No,
Moji Bello is my set. Moji Bello is my set.
Not Moji Bello. Moji, and she was my school daughter.
Dark Moji.
Moji now. Sorry?
Dark Moji. Ojuile.
Yeah.
Moji Ojuile.
No, what was her name in command?
Ojuile now. I don't know. I don't remember her married name, but she's dark in complexion, right?
And so that wasn't her name. She was in Dragon House.
Do we have 2 Mojis? I can't remember, but I know Moji Julie.
I don't even know that. Oh, hold on. Okay, your head girl was Tundu.
Yes, Tunde is my.
Is that your set?
Yeah, that's my set. Yeah.
Tundu goes to my church. She said I was very wicked.
Oh really?
She said it was her sisters that saved her from me. I looked at her and serious.
She had her sisters were your set. She had older sisters.
Yeah, there was one in 88 sets.
Oh, okay.
She has one in she has one in 88 sets. If I can remember. Wow. I really, like I said, I really don't know them in 88 set. Ask me of 86 and 87 sets. But 88 set, I have no clue.
That means you won't know 89. You won't know 89 if you don't know 88.
Lie 89.
Ifedako, for example, I think him and I have always had a click. I think your sister was my school daughter or something.
Yes, Ifeduni.
Yes, Ifeduni, and so that's how Ife.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it.
I've been looking forward to this for a while. And I'll calling me every next week. Yep. It's next week. It's next month. So I'm glad we finally have it. You know, it's
anytime commandos give me their word, they really break their promise. Thank you for your time, Goke. We're about to close out. We appreciate your. I know you've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this. I've been chasing you around for a while. So you're very elusive. You know that, right? So, but thank you for this time. Kayode, thank you again. Okay, let's take it on.
All right. Kayode, thanks for not being a wicked singer.
Gentlemen, happy yet said happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy. We sing for her. Happy birthday to you. We should sing for her. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Tope. Happy birthday to you.
On top of, I sent you song and everything now. I'll shower you for back here now.
When? I never see a move.
For WhatsApp, come on now.
Is it?
I sent videos and everything. You responded now.
Man, in fact, you know what?
I can't even remember.
They gave me a surprise.
I'm terribly vexed.
They gave me a surprise party. It was so funny. My aunt said to me, invite few of your friends. I'm like, why? Said a barbecue. And I'm very particular because of this COVID. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. Then I was leaving. I saw this man. And I'm like, can I help you? He said, oh, they're having a meeting here tonight. He was arranging the chairs and tables. I said, oh, okay. So when I came back later in the day, lo and behold, the security man said, madam, there's a caterer for you. I said, for who? I said, it's the wrong address, not for me. He said, there's a caterer for you. Full blown party surprise. I was like, oh my goodness. In fact, I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's great. That's awesome. You deserve it, though. Yeah. You deserve it.
No, I love the lady.
When you give, you get back.
Yes, so I just want to say thank you so much, Goke. I'm a main man, K. My brother for life. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a main man, K. My brother for life.
Really?
You didn't tell them how we met, K. We grew up together in the same neighborhood.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Where did you live when you were a kid? Where did you live?
In Ogba.
Oh, really? That's not far from me. I used to live in Ojodu, which is not too far from Ogba when I grew up.
I lived in Ogba. Ogba was my sister and everything. You know, she still is. There is hardly 2 days we don't speak till now.
Really?
Oh yeah. There is hardly 2 days. We could miss a day, but there is hardly 2 days we don't speak. You know, we're still that very, very close.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, she's a good sister.
You know,
okay.
Someone said to me, they're like, don't you have any friends apart from command? I said, we're not friends, we're family. One love.
Yeah, true.
It's a big difference. It's a big difference.
One love, man.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Let's wrap it up.
Alright, so thank you very much to C87. Lovely having both of you on. Happy birthday again to Tope. Many happy returns of the day. long life and prosperity. We always appreciate our commandos because it's a family, as you said. The camaraderie is fantastic. Experiencing what we experienced from back in the day has built us to boys to men and girls to ladies. So it makes us stronger to be successful, and that love for our alumni is fantastic. So thank you very much, and to our viewers, thank you for watching, sharing, and please subscribe and show other commandos. We keep bringing other folks from even different schools. We have some on our schedule coming in a few weeks, as well as some other commandos from Ipaja too. So thank you very much, and Ife, I'll pass it over to you.
My man, Kyle, how you doing now? Thank you so much, man. I know it's a little late over there. Madam, how you doing? Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. My dear sister, my partner sister, thank you so much for your time. I know you have to stay off from Lagos to make this call. Please remember, share, subscribe, like our videos, and we will be talking more on the back end. All right, Howdy. Maybe next year. Maybe this year later I may make you back.
No, this year we're still expecting you. You were supposed to have been here last year, so we're still. Your is still here.
Yes, I know. We have to visit that Naija joint again.
I'm waiting for you. I can't wait for you to get here.
All right. So, yes, guys.
All right. Cheers, please.
Peace out.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.